Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I have this guy, which is the Avenir 16mm not sure. So yeah, this is the CCTV lens I'm gonna take apart today. I've already taken apart this many lenses. You can go watch them in the channel, and these are the measurements for them. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking apart the 16mm today. Avenir or Avenir 16mm CCTV lens. So as for now, let's take this box apart. This thing comes with bubble wrap, which is always a good thing. Sometimes they don't come with bubble wrap, these CCTV lenses, yeah, so that's quite shit. But this thing does not come with the caps, so it's only a lens. Oh, this thing's like this. Wait, what's this? Like the 6mm, I think, where you have like this sticker to take apart. This thing is 16mm f1.2, which means the rear bit is quite big, and you have that thing. Yeah. So you can see. Okay, this thing does move. Let's focus down. The focus is really heavy on this one. I'm not sure why. Let's see the focus throw. So this thing. Let's put my nail here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 3.75, 3.75 times 360 equals to 150 degrees. Okay. Focus through plus minus 360 degrees. 950. Okay. And as for the focus movement, let's see how many mil, yeah? This goes from 25.9, 25.85. 25.85 minus, let's focus it down. I think the longer the focal length, the better this is gonna be. So the more you move, the less you move the focus, the more it moves. But I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to measure first. This is 22 mil, which means 3.85 mil. That's better than the 12mm Avenir and the 6mm Avenir. This thing's gonna move further with about the same amount of turning width as the 12mm Avenir, which is a good thing when you want to focus quickly. If you want to focus accurately, you want to use something that has like a long focus throw but not very much movement. But that is for like macro photographers and stuff like that. So this is better in my case. I'm gonna go measure the lens itself. Let me go try. Yeah. So this is now in my way, this camera. Yeah. So fuck it, but at least now you can see it clearly. I'm gonna go draw the lens itself. Small cylinder, and this. Okay. The C mount. This thing's different from the 12mm. Yeah. This thing's more like the 6mm, and because the rear piece is one piece, not like separate pieces. This, let me check the distance. The height of this guy. This is 5mm again. So this is still 5mm, same as the 6mm and the 8mm. The 12mm. This is 5mm. And this bit is, let's see, this bit, yeah, okay. It is 9.25, I think. 9.3445, 9.4 mil, okay. 9.4 mil. Now let's go take the lens apart, and to do that I'm gonna go push this paper away, and then I'm gonna go push this thing quite far away, and then let's focus over here onto this empty bit of table. For this I'm gonna take a cup to hold the parts. Sorry for the engine noises in the background, yeah. That's not intentional, so okay, at least the car's not away. Yeah. This is the first screw. Man, they can like hire me to become a CCTV lens engineer probably. I know these things so well. Just open the two side screws, then the thing should just come out. The thing is, this thing has a lot of heavy grease. See, the whole thing is like dipped in grease, which is why this thing's probably that heavy. Yeah. So you wanna kill the grease away and then work on the lens. So first, what you wanna do is you wanna wipe the grease off. This thing has no stopper screw, I think. I think at least, yeah, because I don't see any. So let's wipe this thing off. Okay. The tissues getting ripped apart by the grease. They did use different grease, I think, for this one, because the other ones had like really light grease. This thing's more like industrial grease where it's really heavy. Let's put some gasoline on this tissue. Okay. This should eat away the grease quite easily. Okay, yeah. Now, yeah, see, this thing has no stopper, just gets the screws into the helicoid bit right there and just scratches over there. So that's not the best way to make a helicoid, but I mean it's better than nothing, yeah. So yeah, then let's push it like that. Okay, it's pretty much clean. I mean as clean as it can get, yeah, not clean. Okay. So let's measure this guy first. I'm pretty sure you can like open this lens up without having it in the thing itself. So I'm just gonna measure it outside later. I mean, check the optics later, yeah. So you wanna measure the lens outside. The threads are gonna be 7 mil. The middle bit's gonna be 5 mil. And the top is gonna be 15.5, I think. 5 mil. 15.5 mil. Okay, nice. Then I'm gonna screw this guy back in. Once you screw it down enough, you can go lock the thing inside, yeah? So you can go take these two screws. And the grease smells a lot, so this thing is not the best if you want to just put a lens in and just work it out, yeah? So for the best like experience essentially, yeah, I would recommend you flush all the grease out by dismantling the whole thing and then just putting in solvent or something like that, yeah? Then just using it, because I mean, and then changing the grease and then using it, because if you use this grease, your sensor is gonna have a lot of fungi in your camera body, I mean. So that's not a good thing. Screw this thing back in. Okay, there you go. Now I'm gonna go take the IR CCTV like sticker thingy out, because I know under this thing is a small like lock ring, which then will lead me to opening the front group. But to access that thing, you wanna have to like you wanna pry this thing out. So using this plastic cut out. Okay. It's not really doing that well there. Let's take my small screwdriver and push it inside of here. There is no lock ring in the front. This is made differently. And this front is one piece. So the 12mm you want to open from the back. Okay. So let's try opening from the back. Hopefully it'll come out as a group, yeah. So it doesn't have to like be taken piece by piece. Okay. That's your rear lock ring, and then you have this optic right here. Spacer, and you have a few more optics, I think. Then I think that is another spacer. That seems like an optic. What kind of optic is that, man? Then you have the spacer right here. Okay. Then you have the last optic, I think. Nice. And that's now empty. So this is quite a big hunk of metal. So I think the 12mm is still a better thing to adapt than this guy, because the 12mm has an end stop on the far side. This thing has a drag thingy, like the cheaper CCTV lenses. I mean the smaller ones, the smaller like 8mm lens and 6mm lens. So this also has really small front and back openings. The 12mm had like a huge opening in the front with just 21mm. The back has a huge opening also of 11mm. 11mm is I think bigger than the Sarasa pen. See, this thing's 10 point something mil. This can actually fit in the 11mm, I mean the 12mm ever here, but this thing won't fit in here. So if you want to drill it out, you can use this guy. I think it's also a bit shorter than the, I mean it's a bit longer, I think, yeah, than the 12mm. So this thing, I would recommend you use this guy if you have a longer focal length, like 35mm or 40mm in your lens you want to adapt. If you're gonna do a project like this, where is it? Like this guy, the 28mm f5.6 from the Nikon EF500 SV, you're better off using the 12mm lens, the ever here. So yeah, now let's push all these optics back in one by one using my pliers. Wait, I think I'm supposed to draw this thing, yeah? So let's see. Wait, with focus stop optical diagram. The front is bulbous. This is the optic number 1. Then you have a spacer, which is gonna be okay. Then you have the second optic, which is gonna be huge. This is map optic number 2. This is a spacer. It's gonna be this, the spacer, yeah. Then you have this, which is the optic number 4. This thing is gonna be facing down for some reason, yeah. Okay, optic number, number 3, that thing, yeah. 3 spacer. Then you have this space right here, which is gonna be flat. Yeah, I think it is. So spacer like this, spacer. That rear optic goes out like this. It goes in. Optic number 4, and then you have a lock ring. Okay, so these things are made like projector lenses, where they only have one lock ring and everything just falls out together as one piece. Let's drop this guy in. You drop this optic in. Come on, go in. Come on. Then you have this thing right here. And this is the last bit. Somehow it doesn't want to fit in. What the fuck? Well, I think that's it, yeah. So I think I put this thing in wrongly, but yeah, what the heck, man. So I'm just gonna cut the video, yeah, and it's still 11 minutes here, this thing, so I can still play along. So this should go in like this. It's even worse, man. This still doesn't fit, man. What the hell? Yeah, I think I just don't know how the heck you put this thing back, so I'm gonna go show you the drawing over here. So, wait, flip your device, cause this thing's gonna be flipped. This right here is wrong. Do not read this bit right here. Only read this bit. This is correct, yeah. So, if you're adapting a lens, I still do recommend this lens right here. This 12mm is probably a better option than the 16mm. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you liked it, and goodbye.